this. Yeah, we're just seeing the same Olgrim, and now we're seeing Mounir go and start on over with the Wushang, and we're seeing double Val now. 2 Vals.
Interesting. Okay, instead of the Valhattori, giving up some of the movement speed there, being able to have the reliability of double gauntlets for combo starters and for follow-ups. I guess they weren't really feeling the spear in this matchup in particular. It could change at any point in time, and we saw Sarme lock in a Mirage a little bit earlier. That could be something that comes out as well. Let's find out. We're getting to game number 1 here of the Elimination Final.
Pavelski off stage now, just needs to find a way to get back on. Okay, looking for the recovery, gets Mounir's caught up in the startup of it, and then that's already Mounir cleaning one up with the GC Ensig.
Yeah.
We, 20 seconds into this game, and that's already a stock gone.
And we could be another 20 seconds in with another stock flying here if Mounir continues to play the way that he's doing. Sidelight does not connect. Okay, recovery to exhausted recovery. Mounir trying to get back out of the stage, and KoKo just trying to cover these landings with Axe Sidelight. So Pavelski punches his way right through with that side signature. Can they get the double KO here on the edge guard? Goes all the way down, and Sarme with some friendly fire means that Mounir is able to make it back and reverses Pavelski going a little too deep off stage.
It happened again.
It is Pavelski.
This is what happened in Winner's side. Pavelski went off stage, wanted to get the edge guard, didn't get it, and either ended up SDing or getting reverse edge guard. Pavelski, I don't know what to say, just hit them.
First time watching Pavelski? Because I'm over here just being like, he got reversaled off stage.
But we're in Elimination Finals.
It doesn't matter where we are.
Elimination Finals, Taza, and he does not change.
It could be 1v1, Grand Finals. Oh, he's going off stage and he's SDing. I love you, Pavelski. You're so reliable.
The one time, we're banking on the one time that he does end up connecting it. So let's see how that happens.
That could be today. It could be today. It only has to happen once in this best of 5, right? Not this game. Maybe next one. He goes down again.
Not that stock, at least. At the moment, Sarme needs to find a way to get back on, takes advantage of all of that chaos, gets back on, looking for the sidelight recovery, that time only just seeing the dodge. Sarme, it's time to start mixing up with waiting. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of immediate recoveries. Okay, wait, what's happening off stage? Mounir, excellent stall.
Yeah, good stall after that awkward clash on the stairs hitting at the same time. I thought he would be a little confused with his resources, but he manages to make it back, and now nice job interrupting, catches him with the nair into the gravity cancel silent recovery. That's so good there. Mounir goes down. Pavelski, however, has to make it back to the stage. Can he steal the weapon away from Mounir? He does. Okay, nair to neutralite. KoKo comes in for the save, though.
That's that neutralite. Just the very last couple of hitboxes of it do end up actually connecting now. KoKo gets that side, and that's going to be Pavelski off stage. But Sarme almost had something going, but now you're getting 2v1. That's going to be the combo. KoKo and Mounir taking game 1 with confidence. Why? Ooh, off stage.
I mean, I don't think offstage was the whole story. It definitely contributed to how close that game was, though. Yeah, there was like it was enough to be like that's the reason why the plot resolved as it did, right? And so Pavelski's probably going to go back into his timey-wimey machine and be like, all right, game number 2.
It's time. This is the 2's character that dominated last time around. When I was here in the studio, everybody was playing Devil Jin.
Yeah.
Everybody was playing Zariel.
So the main difference between now and then is that the grab hitbox just doesn't work the same way as it did before.
Talk to us.
The neutral signature is no longer this dominant, all-powerful force on the 2v2 field that's going to grab somebody out of something and knock them out of the way. It's been adjusted to be a lot more fair in that space when it has multiple opponents.
We have upgraded from an easy bake to perhaps a toaster.
It means that there's some risk in putting out neutral signature all of the time.
You can burn yourself on a toaster.
Yeah, that is exactly correct. And so now Sarme, well, not that Ensig. The Gauntlet Ensig is still exactly the same and amazing.
Pavelski set it up with the ground pound. That was incredible. Yeah. That is one stock on Pavelski. No follow-up with the neutralite, though. But hey, you know what? Did I say oh no, I was going to say it to cook because of the
whole entire...
Not in a cliche way.
Oh.
Okay, it's different.
A cooking analogy with the ram guard on the desk. How privileged. Here we go. Back into the game. Oh, Pavelski still surviving. Sarme, however, has now seen better days, and that ground pound will come through, and that's the lead right back into the hands of the blue team.
Every time I see Spill ground pound, I feel like it gets a little bit wider.
Eventually, it just covers the entire screen. That's actually the effect that it has. You know, it's like that. It's like the Samus air glitch. Eventually, the grappling hook will eventually just cover the entire stage. That's spear ground pound, but it's an intentional mechanic.
Keep note, BMG. That's your job. Okay, let's talk about the game now. What's happening off stage at the moment? Pavelski is out there, comes back on with the sider, does get Mounir off stage and just disengaged for the moment. And that is exactly what Sarme took full advantage of. Said, hey, thanks, bro. Got a full bow combo out. Got a full stock off now. Red team. They must be British, Taza. They're in it.
Continue, please. I need a moment after that one. I don't know how to toss after that. Yeah, sure. Well, red team's very damaged. Let's see if blue team's able to bring that back in any meaningful way. Cider comes through against the wall, forces the dodge with the weapon throw. Is that going to be the ground pound? KoKo showing an absolute mastery
Pavelski
over
tried
X.
their best to mix up that recovery as much as possible, exhausted every single tool, and then they just ended up switching off and just said, okay, great, you're two to cover the rest of the recovery options. Pavelski, one of the GC sidelight, that could have been bad. It could still be bad. What is happening off the top? Pavelski almost let that stock disappear, comes back into with a sidelight of their own. Sarme cleaning up that stock.
Ouch.
Isn't going to fly quite yet, though. Sarme wants the reversal with the neutral. They just exchanged positions like 20 times. That was, you know, ridiculous.
Yeah, but then the neutral signature comes in from Mounir there. Sidelight, gravity cancel, D-light, Sarre, and that's going to be, what, 5 total KOs for Mounir there? And that anguished no from you is like just because...
What happened? This was going to be the game.
Pavelski got hit by Wusheng neutral signature. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
That anti-aerial has been brutal this entire run. Mounir has been masterful with it. Look, we're going to see it in this replay pretty soon. Actually, no, I think this is just the axe ground pound. Classic right here. Love that. Just falling. I would have held the axe ground pound like 2 double jumps like above the side of the wall and then let that last for 4 to 5 seconds. Just so that he'd really know what he was about to get hit by. But KoKo knows better than I do.
Just gotta give that like heads up. Look, it's like, hey, this is inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a funny move. Mounir, however, was not joking around with that sidelight D-light cider. Takes him off the left side of the stage. What's it going to be?
That game fell apart.
Is it double more next time?
That was such a good opening, but no. Double more next doesn't seem to be the switch.
No.
We're seeing the Blin from Pavelski. Sarme is just going to be sticking on to the Zariel, a.k.a. the Devil Jin. I mean, if we see an opening like we did in the last game, of course the set can go any which way, but Mounir and KoKo, excuse me. They just
Are you
so
telling
good
me
right
that Pavelski is on Rin, Axe, and Spear? What are you supposed to do off stage with that care? I have no
Drop down with
idea.
Spoon? Can't make it look
That's
cool,
true,
though,
yeah.
So there's really no point.
Oh, almost gets the team combo follow-up on both of them, but the gravity cancel sidelight whiffs. KoKo ends up marrying Mounir instead. Mounir is Pavelski on the right side of the stage. Weapon throw gets the jump. Pavelski, I think he's just done for. KoKo gets the edge guard on the other side of the stage.
But that was incredible. Such a good way to make it back on. And Pavelski not actually letting go of KoKo said, hey, you took out my teammate, I take out one of yours, and now I'm going to keep on fighting for what is right. But that does not matter. Mounir getting up there, getting the recovery to close it off.
Mounir says, screw justice, gravity cancel, D-light recovery, unarmed. Then takes him off the top of the stage after what was an impressive stock for Pavelski. And he still turns it into a knockout onto KoKo after all that damage was done. Pavelski's sprint so far has been the star of the show.
It's even Stevens at the moment. Pavelski, though, still stuck off stage, coming back on with the recovery. Bless Axe recovery. That move is lovely. It just takes care of everything for you.
It does take care of everything, doesn't it? Takes care of your recovery, takes care of your opponents, apparently spikes, hits them off the top of the stage in a direct 90-degree angle. I mean, my goodness, what else can you ask for?
Okay, looking through the GCD light. Sarme doesn't connect it, backing off a little bit. Oh no, red team, they're getting stuck, sandwiched together. They're stuck to each other. They took a lot of damage. KoKo, is that going to be it? Yes, it will. Cleans up that stock. Excellent follow-up as well. Blue team is just keeping themselves into the game, and this is exactly what we saw last game. KoKo has a 2-stock lead. Mounir is on the last stock, of course, but now red team, they just need to get something going, toss it. They need to get something started.
They do, and then they're going to have to think about what happens when Mounir eventually switches to Taros. Right? Like, they have to get that far. They haven't even got through his hang. Ground pound comes through, though, and now it's a 1v2 against KoKo. All right, a game 4 looks almost inevitable, unless KoKo plays the best 1v2 of his life, which so far, Pavelski almost doesn't make it back. Gravity cancel down heavy takes 1 stock, but they have to get through another one.
As long as Pavelski is playing back, that's what you want right now. When you have that much of a deficit and you could theoretically get KO to everything, you want to be playing back. You don't want to be necessarily in front of your teammate. KoKo slipping in there, pinpointing the weak spot and saying, hey, I can take out the stock right now. Sarme, you have to clean this up. You were responsible for your teammate. You were responsible for protecting them. So now you have to avenge
Imagine
them.
being responsible for Pavelski, though. he did play back, like you said. Oh, KoKo dominating. One more down air here. I thought that was going to be it. Sarme goes in for the neutral signature. Sarre hits him. KoKo demolishes the red team, secures the 3-0, 668 damage. That 2v1 looked like it was in favor for Olgrim. That was brutal.
KoKo did exactly what he needed to, which is, hey, you're the one that can get KO'd at any second. You're playing back, and you've given up a lot of stage. I am going to jump in between you two, and then ended up getting
I want to see that replay where it looked like, because Pavelski was playing back like you said,